that's on the overhook. So from when I step here, I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna just pull. Here. I'm gonna push into him. As he's pushing back, I'm gonna step to the side, I'm gonna step out of the way, and I'm gonna pull. Right here. Okay? I'm in here, he pushes back, I step, I pull. Right there. Okay? Go you guys. Okay, one guy going, one guy not. You're pushing him in, you step and move him. Good. Step to that outside. You're pushing in, you're pushing out. Okay, good. Stepping and pushing. Good. Try to stand them up even a little bit. Stand them up, stand them up. Whoa. Good. You're trying to, almost like you're swinging them around. Like you're swinging them around there. There you go. Good. That's it. Kind of like you're almost setting up the foot sweep there. Pushing in, you're stepping and moving. Good. Other guy. As you're pushing, step out, pull. Good. Keep your butt up a little bit more. You don't have to sit so far back. That's it. Good. Good. That's it. Push in, go. And then you can add to this. You can add a fumble. Okay, so break. So if I'm in here, I fumble to one side, I fumble back to the other side. When I fumble back to the other side, I step and I pull. Okay? So you fumble once, fumble as you come back, step and pull. Boom. There you go. Good. Again. Fumble, step and pull. Right there. Good. Fumble, step and pull. Both guys working. Hey, good. Good. Both guys working. Turn them with that body, turn them with that hip. That's it. Step out, step out. Don't spin. There you go. Good. Good. And you step and pull. Boom. Good. 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 Now good. Break. Now to add to that, as I step and pull, I'm going to dig underneath for my underhook, my double underhook. So here, maybe I'm fumbling. Here, I come back. As I step and pull, I'm getting this hand loaded up in here. So as I step and pull, this hand's loaded here. I'm stepping up and I'm grabbing right here. Okay, now when I grab him, okay, Keegan's going to be a little tougher than you because he's taller. I got both my elbows up and I got my hands locked right here. Okay, so as I step and pull, okay, I'm getting space on my head and chest and I'm swimming this hand in. Here. Boom. And now I got my elbows up. I don't want to be locked here. If I'm locked here, I'm double overhooks. And if you see Cave Rock Russell, the OU guy last year, this is how he decked them. Okay? Elbows come up here. Right here. Okay? So I step and pull. As I'm pulling, the hand comes in. Boom. Step. Square them up. Okay? Go, both guys. So you pumble. Move them, step and pull them.
I know the hero.
Step and pull, get that hands in. Good. Hands coming up. Good. Good. Both guys work. Go about 3 or 4 each. Good. Keep working, keep working. Same guy work, same guy work. Same guy work. So kind of when we talk about our drilling at OSU, it's probably one of the big things that high school guys, kind of when they first come here, is when they start drilling with a guy, it's not like I go 3, you go 3. It's like I go for about 3 minutes and you go for about 3 minutes. Okay, so with that, it builds your conditioning, it builds your reps, okay, it builds those things. And if they do something more than 3 times at once, it's better. So, and not to suggest to you that your guys have to do it for 3 minutes straight, but even just doing it for 1.5 minutes straight. Okay, so for us coaches, especially if you want to do it as a control drill, you number them 1 or 2. Okay, you number them 1 or 2, and then you have them on the clock for 1 minute 30. Or if you do it like Coach Smith, you tell them they're on the clock, and never you put them on the clock. Okay, so that's also another trick of the coach. Okay, switch, other guy. Okay, good. Fumble and move them, fumble and move them. Fumble, step and move them. Good, step and move them. Good, that's it, good. I don't know if you know, Ethan Anderson was on a cadet world team for Greco.
Never learned this stuff.
Never learned that, should have, maybe you would have won. Okay, so as you're moving, move them and step to it. Move them and step to it. So as you see, even guys that hit the highest level in college, they still can, may never learn this kind of stuff. I think that if you have guys and you're working with them in middle school, okay, or even if you're starting to get guys in high school, that this is a good stuff to do because they should be well-rounded in all areas. Okay, and it's a good drill to do. Okay, good break. Okay, now from here, just add a little bit something to it. Okay, so as I step and pull them here, I get double underhooks as I lift them up. Now from here, I make my hands, I change my grips. And grips are something that we forget as coaches to teach. Okay? We forget like to even just point out little things like the kids about the grips, okay? You know, you got a butterfly grip, you got just a normal grip on the hand, okay? Butterfly hand grip here, okay? And finger lock grip right here. You grab the elbow, you grab the hand, you got a butterfly, you got fingers here. Okay, so it's important sometimes to understand those grips because my grip on a single leg might be different than my grip of a bear hug, okay, or just certain grips is different. Okay, my grip on my front head is going to be different than a single leg grip. Okay, so from here, okay, the reason why I take this grip is so that I have a little bit more space to work with. If I'm here and I'm tight, okay, it's a little bit tougher. Okay, it's a little bit tougher because if I take them here and I squeeze tight, my elbows can come down a little bit too. Right? So from here, I like to get a grip like this so I have more movement and motion. So even if he's trying to throw overhooks on me here, okay, I'm able to keep them up. All right, now from here, I'm going to pick a side. And generally, I'll have a lot of the same kind of side. So from here, I'm lifting one elbow, I'm pulling one side. If you want to get even technical or fancier with it, I'm going to trip with my inside foot here. Okay? So from here, I'm going to kind of crow hop in, I'm going to step, and I'm going to throw them by to here. So as I'm fumbling, as you start getting in here, I step, move, bam, I stand above. He backs out, he's kind of backing out on me a little bit, I step in front. Now, so I have those hands up here. Okay, I'm having them all tied, high. Instead of kind of raising my leg and getting around them, I'm going to use my foot. Okay, and when I block with my foot, sometimes I'll just block with my shoe, or another time I'll block with the inside of my foot. Okay, sorry, not the inside, the sole of my foot. Kind of kicking them right on that shin. Now from there, I'm swinging them over. Here, and I'm stepping. Here, kind of crow hopping into it. Right there, okay? Whatever you guys try. So you never saw this one. Step and move them. Both guys working. Here, he's up high. Good, that's it. Now what helps even more, have your guys back out. So when Keegan's got me up here, I see how I'm backing out like this. Bam, that's it. Now Keegan, if you want, get those hips into me. So if you're here, you're backing out on me, I'm gonna throw those hips. You see how I throw my hips in. This. Bumble and move them, step and we go. Step under, reaching up. Good. Good. Instead of kind of stepping here, you know a foot sweep? Yeah. That pull across your body here. Right. Same thing. Just shrug it. Pull it back over. There you go. There. Good. To your right foot. Yeah, so you don't aim your right shin. Get underneath. Go ahead and start underneath. Boom. Here, you're up here. Now, if you want, what leg would you move this way? Left or right? Left. Okay, so you don't take the foot like this. So you're here like this. Yeah. Like this. Foot, and then foot right on the shin. Here. And now you're going to good. Other guy. Other guy. As you're tumbling, you get to that underhook. Other way. Pull the other way. Other way. There you go. Leave those underhooks. Very good. 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 And just being able to get them kind of up and shrug, work on it. So you move them. Underhooks here. And throw up. Good. There you go. There you go. So that's another little drill there. So, you know, all this kind of took a little bit longer for me to show it, you know, but as soon as they're done warming up, okay, go, all right, grab your partner, one guy going, pumbling, okay, both pumbling, okay, both guys digging in there for 2 underhooks, okay, one guy going, working on your pulls, working into your double underhooks, okay, as you step through it, you know, you're kicking them over, okay, you're kicking them over, you're ducking that arm and coming behind them, okay, so now they start getting warm, okay. As they're getting into their drill. Okay, they're learning their angles, they're learning how to pull, they're learning how to push, they're learning how to pull, they're learning how to get those angles. Okay, so now, from here, being able to pull from your overhook. Okay, so from here, we learn how to step and pull here. Okay, we learn how to step on the other side. Now, the pull from this overhook side, here, I like to swallow up this arm here. right? I don't like to stay short on this elbow here. Okay, come here, Keegan. So when I'm here and I want to pull on feet, I'm using this elbow, okay, on this overhook here. All right. Now, a little bit different. I'm using my pulls to set up my trips and my throws. So even though I lead righty, okay, I can trip with my left leg. Okay. Now, if you could trip with the same leg that you lead, you just would be setting up on the other side. Okay. So like you guys can trip with your lead legs. Okay. So when you set up, you just set up on that side. Okay. So here I trip with my left leg. I'm reaching over here and I'm hooking this sucker right here. All right. I'm using this as my pull. All right. My chin is rested right on the top of this shoulder right here. Now from here, instead of showing from a square stance, I'm going to take a step out to this side and I'm going to pull and load them up onto my hips. So from here, I'm going to step and I'm going to pull and load them up to my hips. All right? So that you should be able to see my legs through his legs. All right? So I'm here kind of sideways on him. I'm split. So from here, I'm moving them in here, and when I grab, boom, I pull them up. I load them up onto those hips. Okay? From here, as I'm stepping, maybe I'm even pulling them here, I pull them up. Okay? Pull them up. Boom. I'm loading them up right there. So when I'm getting ready to kind of go, I'm loading those hips right underneath this crotch right here. Okay? So both guys kind of working right here. So actually, one guy going. Ready? Go. Hook that arm over a little more. There you go. And when you're going, Keegan, kind of move it forward. And move. Oh, other leg. That's it. See, I kind of pull them back. Kind of turn your body sideways. So when you're pulling them towards me, pull this way. There you go. Actually, pull them to go like this. Up. I'm going to move like this. See here. See how sideways my body is? Good. Pull him and get sideways. That's it. Get your left knee in between his legs. There you go. Like you're going to go to that trip. Move towards me. Boom. Move this way. Move this way towards me. You're overhook. Pull your over. There you go. That's it. Now get your back foot kind of moving a little bit. There you go. So like here. You're there. You're there. As I'm moving, kind of get that back foot. Don't just kind of swing and in. Pull, and like you're going to go like you're a pro hop. Other way? Good, other way. Look, so if I pull him left with my underhook, go again. If I pull him left with my underhook, I'm pulling the trip away. So as you're backing out, look, as I'm moving this way. See how I'm loading them up onto the left side of my head. No. Other way. There you go. That's it. That's it. See how those legs are getting in? There you go. Good. Now look, hey, when I go, I'm not going like this. As I pull, I'm going here. I'm pulling them up this way. I'm pulling them up. I'm pulling them up this way. Okay? Right again. Good, switch it. Keep going, Keegan. Step out with your right foot. Boom. There you go. Circle to your right. Circle to your right. That's it. There you go. Good. Break. Okay, and lead it into that inside trip. So when I go here, okay, I'm hopping into that crow hop, okay? So as I'm moving them, as I'm stepping here, okay, I'm hitting my back foot and bottom. Okay, so as little kids wrestling, when I kind of work with little kids or work with other guys, I try to teach them a lot of like step back foot, front foot first. And so if I do that, if I'm teaching that, or even just doing a drill with kids, like even little kids in the room, okay, just being able to step like this, okay, rather than here to here, I always step kind of here to here. So even if I'm going to take a double leg shot, I step and I hit. Even if I'm taking an inside trip, I'm stepping, I'm hitting. Okay, so what I'm trying to prevent my guys from doing, or kids from doing, shot. So if I'm here and I'm split or I'm in my stance and I take a shot, step, I kind of lunge to it. So before I'm here and I take that step, I'm here, I can take it deeper and a more powerful step. Okay, so as you're going, okay, even in your warm-up drills, you know, guys are moving here. You know, even here. Okay, back foot, front foot, moving. Back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot. Okay, so from this step, it's kind of like, you know, you say it like baseball, it's a crow hop. So when I'm in here and I move them here, I'm crow hop. I step, boom, boom, I'm going through. So this time, when you guys go into your trip, okay, I want you kind of going, and when you go, you're sliding that head off that shoulder and collapsing to that side. So if I'm here and I move them here, I crow hop. Here, 1, 2, down. Ended up in between his legs, right down here. Okay. If I have that elbow hooked, I have that elbow overhook, and I go into it. A lot of reasons why kids get put on their back from this is they leave this up, okay, and I can take it to my back. Okay. So when I go for that trip, my elbow comes down. It collapses to that side, right there to the back. Okay. Collapsing and pulling that side down. All right? Go. One guy go. Moving them. Step. Collapse. Good. Good. Step. Pull. Pull. There you go. Good. That's it. Good. Now hit it a little bit more like you want to hit it. Move them. Move them. Oh, that's it. Good. There you go. See, even like Keegan, if you watch Keegan doing it, if I start to feel like I'm up, I drop that hand down to his leg. Okay? I'm taking, I drop that hand down. As I'm moving them. Oh, there you go. Good. And time your steps. Time your steps. Break. If you need, you know, think about when I hit this inside trip that I'm jumping to that side. Okay? That I'm jumping to that side to go. So if I'm in here like this, I'm moving them. I'm jumping to that side. Boom. To his back. And I'm really locking out that leg when I take it. Okay, I'm really locking out that leg when I take it. Okay, so when I jump, okay, when I move them this way. When I jump, I'm jumping here. I'm halving them. Okay, so if I'm out here and I'm trying to inside trip and I'm reaching across his body, it's hard to get everything down. So when I move them here, I'm jumping this way to it. So I'm making that jump. I'm halving that side up. All right, try it again. So same guy. Jump, jump. Good. Get that back foot up there more, Zach. Punch it like a double leg. Move, move. Good, break. Okay, so one thing to help, okay, I teach my double leg, or not my double leg, I teach my inside trip kind of like a double leg. Okay, I think of it more of as a power shot than only just finesse. Okay, so when I like to kind of help the drill or help guys like really kind of hit that inside trip with power and closing the distance, okay, I like to kind of just do a drill where you're jumping in from the outside. Okay, so my partner's going to sit kind of square, right like this on me, and one guy's doing the move. So Zach gets kind of square, get square with your brother. Okay, okay, and he's going to be leading that inside trip leg out there. Okay, here. Okay, now what he's going to do is he's going to crow hop right into it. I'm jumping, I'm closing space, I'm going up and through and right into my inside trip. So here, kind of jump right into it. Bam, hit him. Boom, right to it. Okay, so if I was wrestling with Keegan and Keegan's out here from the outside, I'm going to hop into it. Here. Oh. Right to him. And hit him. Hit him. You know, blasting with that inside trip. When they start getting it, when you start seeing the kid have it, think about when he's hitting that inside trip, like you're blasting him with a double leg. Okay, get back in there. So when you're hitting here, go right into it, bam. That's it. Try to even catch your over and under as you're going. Okay? Hit them and then hit them like that over and under. Bam! That's it. Good. All right, Keith, let's see. Explode into that shot. Use your left leg. Even your left leg. Get your left leg forward. Yup. You don't crow hop. Bam. Bam. That's it. But that was too soft. You feel bad for Ethan. It's too soft.
I can't move.
You can do it. Boom. Jump into it. Boom. There you go. That's it. That's it. So when you're up there and you're hitting it, you're thinking about boom, hit them, square up, and lay them out. Okay? Even down here, if I'm wrestling. So the next kind of drill from there is just even moving them just with inside controls. So if I'm in here, I'm moving with inside control. Boom. I'm gonna go right into it. Okay, so from no contact, you do a couple no contact, and then even just grab them just by inside controls. When you step and moving them, boom, you jump right into that inside trail. Okay? Do a couple no contact, do about 5 each guy. Jump in, jump in. Yeah. Here, jump into it. There you go. Good. There you go. Don't make them move. There, good. When you hit, boom. That's it. He's only about 10 pounds heavier. So if he's bigger than you, you shouldn't worry about him. There you go. This one. Very good. Get that leg through. That's why I kind of want to be a little sideways. Good. All right, you do that? Keep going, Zach. There you go, good, great. Okay, now, move them when you're inside tie. Keegan, Zach, move them when you're inside tie. As you're moving them, you're stepping. Boom, and hit them. As you're moving them, step in. Bam, hit. Move them, step in and hit them. Boom, that's good. Good. And plan. Because like, it looks like you're kind of like me. Like, read writing is becoming better. So as I'm here moving them, I square them up. I'm ready to go boom into it. Get that back foot close.
A right foot shot. Right before.
Yeah, so if I'm here, or if I'm moving in a square stance, or I'm circling, okay, so if I'm in here wrestling like this, I'm in here. But if I start to move them, and I'm kind of setting up my inside trip, I kind of lean and start to favor that leg.
Then you would crow out. But if your right foot's still forward, you still.
If I'm right foot, I'm moving here, and I'll just go boom.
No, I'm saying like, you hit with your left foot high.
Yeah.
So you're in your stagger stance.
Yeah.
Still try to crow out.
Yeah, if I'm here, I'll square up.
Square
I'll
up.
square up and change. So if I'm here, actually sometimes I might just take a step right to it. Like if you start feeling good and that leg's there, you'll just step here and literally go into it. Okay? But like if you watch these little guys, they both trip with their same lead leg. Okay, so as I'm moving here, I'm just going wham. Moving it, wham. Okay, as I'm moving it. Go, keep going. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, Keegan. That's it. Hey, good. Even like him, you see how he got that right leg lead? He step up. So Keegan, even if you got that right leg lead, you step, close that distance.
It's just a different.
Yeah. I'm still closing that distance. The only thing I don't want to do, I want to step with that near leg first, so I close distance.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go here and reach for it. I always want to kind of like, you know, get into it more. Get into it.
How long have these two been doing?
Wow. Couple weeks, so 4 weeks. So background area right there. So that little inside trip there. Okay. Kind of moving on. Kind of move on a little bit to underhooks. Okay. So some things that